Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Grand Theft Auto. This is going to be part 9. Last time, in part 8, we actually got started with the story again. All of the side missions are taken care of, and therefore this is back to actually completing the game. Oh, stupid truck. So, now we are... Oh, I hear a phone ringing. Yeah, the payphone over there, that's actually ringing. What do you say we actually check that out first, before we move on to the next employer on the map? This is indeed also something that can happen in this game. Sometimes you will find random payphones that are actually ringing, and those you can actually pick up in order to do some optional missions. Let's go check out the first one. This one is actually called the Crook.
The name's Chocks, Marty Chocks. I run the bitchin' dog food factory around the corner. I got money troubles, but hey, who doesn't, right? I'm meeting my bank manager later. He's a crooked bastard that keeps bumping up the loan repayment so he can cut a slice. Take my car, pick him up, and bring him back here. I got a little surprise for that blood-sucking leech.
Alright, that was random, I know. But these are the payphone missions in Grand Theft Auto. These are actually not required for completing the game. That's something I can already give away. But they will be required for 100%. These are also part of the 100% deal. These all need to be cleared. Let's go start working on them. This was actually the first one. Marty Chunks, the boss of the dog food company over here. It's a place we've already been into in order to get ourselves a hidden package. But now it is mission time in this place. Here's the car that we actually needed to use. So, let's go in. Shut off the radio, of course. And let's go pick up his bank manager. It's so fun that the big director of a huge company is in money trouble. And he just randomly calls towards a payphone. In the hope that some random dude picks up, so he can do some dirty work for him. And that random person is us. Always looking for dirty work to do. Alright, here he is.
Oh, Mr. Chunk sent you, did he? Let's go and pay the fellow a visit.
Yeah, if you only knew, sir. If you only knew. Let's go bring him back to the factory. It's a pretty easy mission, as you can see. Just drive towards the bank manager and then drive the same route back. Nothing too spectacular here. But it needs to be done. Let's go get him to the welcoming committee. Because I don't think it's going to be a very big surprise what Marty is going to do to him. Alright, here you are, sir. Have a nice talk with Marty.
Get your hands off me,
Ow. Take the car to the crusher and get rid of the evidence. That is the final thing we need to do. This will also introduce us to the crusher. That one's going to be all the way on the other side of Portland, so it might actually take a while before we get there. But this is a way to actually get rid of cars. Sometimes use missions. Can also do it manually, of course. Does not have to be in a mission. But because of this car being hot, we actually need to get rid of this one. I'm pretty sure there's also a story mission later on that will officially introduce us to the crusher. This payphone mission will also do that. Let's go through St. Mark's. Predictable. Stupid traffic. Oh! I should have known. The last car that took a left I called predictable, and yet I did not see that one coming. But anyway, here we are. Park in the marked area and exit your vehicle. The vehicle will then be crushed. This might actually be fun to try out with you still in the car. But I'm pretty sure you can't actually get into a car anymore the moment the crane already is picking it up. And there it goes. There's an achievement attached to using this thing for the first time. Disposing of the evidence. Crush a car at the junkyard. Alright, there's a van over there. Let's go use it in order to get out of here. And let's go start driving. Oh, bumpy, bumpy. Oh, come on. Why is traffic so stupid in this game? Luckily, this actually becomes vastly better in later Grand Theft Auto games. The way the traffic is behaving in this game. But on the other hand, it also creates some funny situations sometimes. But if you compare this to later Grand Theft Auto games, it's pretty obvious. The other traffic in this game is still pretty primitive. Which can also be funny, so it's not per se a bad thing. Alright, the phone is ringing again, so let's go do mission number 2 for Marty. This one is called The Thieves.
I hired some thieves to break into my apartment and steal some stuff so I could claim on the insurance, as you do. The thieving bastards are threatening to tell the insurance company if I don't give them a cut. Can you believe it? I left the car inside the factory gates. Use it to go pick them up from their turf in the red light district. Then bring them back to the factory so I can make them see Marty's point of view.
Alright, more people that actually need to be brought towards the factory. Let's go grab the car again. It's going to be a different type of car this time around. And let's go meet the thieves. Seems like Marty has some more crushing in his mind. Last time was a bank manager. Now a couple of thieves that he actually hired. There's a lot of skull cracking happening in that factory. There's 2 of them apparently. And let's go bring them back. Same deal as in the previous mission. Nothing too spectacular here, I know. Also cannot help that. I'll make sure to drive fast. Just a nice little stroll across Portland. For me, this is just business as usual. And I think for Marty too. He strikes me like the guy who's been doing this more often. Okay, here they come. Time for us to actually enjoy the show. Listen in on what's about to happen to these guys. I especially really like the crushing sound that you hear at the end. But anyway, this car actually also needs to be taken care of. But unlike last time, in order to fry things up a little bit, you might say, we're not crushing it and actually getting rid of it. This car Marty still likes to keep. So this time around we're not crushing it, we are actually respraying it. Something that also already got introduced in the story mode. That mission we did already do. But we're going to make use of the pay and spray. Give the car a new paint job, so it's unrecognizable. And it can be used again by its owner. Right, here we are. Only one paint spray in Portland. Only the one in the red light district. Thank you very much. And now, let's go bring it back. And that will finish off mission 2 for Marty Chunks. The random things people sometimes say can also be funny. Nah, I'm not in the mood for ice cream. It's 9 PM almost. It's not really a time that I usually take ice cream. This is more popcorn time. That fan that I actually used for the previous mission is still here. Come on, open up. I know you're still in here, Marty. Oh, need to park it over here. And that was it. $2,000 for this easy mission. Now, let's go see if the third mission is actually available. No, phone is not ringing. So, I think I need to save my game first and come back later. Because I do like to finish off this set of missions, if you don't mind. See you in a minute. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you actually need to wait a bit before the next mission to trigger. But let's go do the wife.
The business is gonna go under unless I get a hold of some serious cash soon. My wife has an insurance policy and all she's ever been to me is a hole in my pocket. I've left the car in the usual place. Go and pick up my wife from Classic Nails and bring her back to the factory.
Okay, you're gonna go a bit far this time, Marty. Now he's going to be crushing his wife. People sometimes go really far just for a couple of dollars. But anyway, let's go pick up Mrs. Chunks at the nail parlor. She's just costing a lot of money. We can actually also bring in a lot of money. But for that, something first needs to happen. Poor little old me. No, I'm not gonna go off the road. I'm in a car. I'm supposed to be on the road. Oh! I don't like this car. The handling is way too slippery. Oh, and the brakes are also not very good.
Marty wants to see me? Well, it better be quick, because I have to get my hair done.
Well, I don't think you have to bother, ma'am. But I'm of course not going to tell you. I hope you enjoy the ride. It is going to be very bumpy. In the meantime, I'm going to kill a couple of other people too. Oh. Oh, sorry. Marty, I've brought your wife. Now, what are you planning to do with her? I wonder what kind of device he's using in order to crush his victims.
Patty! Stop!
Squish! Alright, this car we actually need to get rid of in a pretty interesting way. Dump it into the sea. As you can see, there's no indicator on our map. We can actually do this any way we want. As long as the car is actually driven into the water, no matter what. There's multiple places where you can do this, of course. Really close to the harbor, so might as well do it there. In Atlantic Keys, for instance. I know there's a pier over there. And that one can easily be used in order to get the car into the water. However, we're not able to drive it there ourselves, of course. We need to make sure we are not in the car. And therefore, the best way to solve this, I think, is to get yourself another vehicle in the meantime. And actually use that to push the car into the water. Right, give me that minivan. Sorry ma'am, I need this vehicle. In order to get rid of another one. And boom. And another. Boom. Get in there, you. Mission passed. Awesome. Now, let's go see if we are far enough away from the payphone. Because if we are, it might actually already trigger the next mission before we get there. Otherwise another save is going to be required, I think, in the meantime. In order to advance the clock 6 hours. But no, it looks like we were indeed far enough from the phone, so it actually needed to spawn first. And then it will spawn as ringing. So we can immediately start the mission, Her Lover.
Damn, I'm in trouble. Turns out my wife was seeing some guy I owe money to. He's got real angry, and he's looking for payback. I've agreed to see him. He thinks I'm gonna pay him off, but my guess is Liberty's dogs are gonna get yet another flavor this month.
I don't want to think about that last sentence. I must admit, I was wondering what you were doing with your victims, but actually putting them in your dog food? Man, you are one sick guy. I really hope the moment we are done working with you, somebody actually puts you in your place as well, Marty. Not saying too much. You did not hear me say that. But anyway, first this mission. He's going to pay us in order to get rid of a loan shark. Because he was smart enough to think I need to kill my wife in order to claim myself some insurance money. But there were a couple of things he did not really take into account. Like this guy, who he actually owes a lot of money to.
Marty sent you, huh? Okay, I'm gonna show that quick meaning of the word bin.
Yeah, and he's going to show you the meaning of the word dog food. This one is really close, easily done. Only a short drive. Unless the traffic actually hinders me too much. But I'm sure they won't. Other traffic is nice to me in this game. Unlike in Vice City, for instance. Traffic is way better in Vice City, let's be honest. But okay, we are here. Ooh, Marty's actually standing outside this time. This is going to go by differently then.
Carl, hi. I need more time to get your money. But if you just step into my office, it's far too late for that, Marty. You had your chance, but now I'm taking over the business.
Marty actually gets killed. Awesome. I was kind of thinking of doing that myself, but let's be honest, Marty was a creep. With how he's actually running his business and stuff. Killing people in order to get rid of his debt. I hate you, Marty. Bad people always lose. Remember that. But anyway, that other guy's also still here, by the way. You know what? Boom! Give me your gun. Oh, awesome. Another criminal problem in Liberty City solved. The crooked owner of the dog food company gave me a lot of money for a couple of missions, and now he is gone. The world is a better place. Next time we're going to continue with the story missions, the ones that are actually required. So I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and Treecks out.